Now we're going to see how to express the fractions in decimal fractions, in the decimal numbers. So let's start with the first example. 48 upon 10. How do you express this as a decimal number? So the first idea is we can write this 48 upon 10 as 40 plus 8 the whole upon 10. And then we can split the numerators. Like it can be written as 40 upon 10 plus 8 upon 10. And you can cancel these zeros. So you can rewrite this as 4 plus. And then 8 upon 10 can be understood as 0.8, if you remember this. And 4 plus 0.8 is simply 4.8. This is the first idea of expressing it in decimal form. However, there is another idea. And the second way to solve the same thing is we can divide this 48 by 10 in this way. And you can see that 10 fours is 40 and the remainder is 8. But if you wish, you can continue further with the division. And that is by putting a decimal point in the quotient and putting 1 0 at one time. So you can continue this by writing 10 8s are 80. And now the remainder is 0. So this 4.8 is the answer to 48 upon 10. However, there is an easier method to this also. And that is, just write 4848 first and see how many zeros are there in the denominator, provided the number is 10 or 100 or 1000. Okay? We shall be discussing other numbers afterwards, but let's start with 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, etc. So we first write the numerator 48 as it is, and there is only 1 0. So put the decimal point in such a way that only one digit appears after the decimal point. So the answer to this is 4.8. Similarly, 60 over 100. So we can rewrite this as, first we write this as 6060, and we see how many how many zeros are there in the denominator. There are 2 zeros in the denominator. So we'll put the decimal point in such a way that there are two decimal places after the decimal point. And we can rewrite this as 0.60. And we know all the trailing zeros can be ignored. So this can be understood as 0.6. Another way to solve the same sum is take 60 upon 100 again and cancel the zeros that come towards the end. That is, we divide both these numbers by 10. So 6 upon 10. So we write the numerator 6 as it is, and we see how many zeros are there in the denominator. There is only 1 0. So we'll put the decimal point in such a way that there is only one digit after the decimal point. And then we can put a 0, and the same answer is there, 0.6. Let us see how to deal with 125 upon 1000. So we first write 125, the numerator part, and we see how many zeros are there in the denominator. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 zeros in the denominator. Provided, it starts with a 1, remember. And since there are 3 zeros in the denominator, we shall be putting the decimal point. Shall we put the decimal point over here? No. Over here? No. Why no? Because there is only one digit after a decimal point. We require 3 digits after a decimal point. Should we put it over here? Over here? No. Because there are only then 2 places after a decimal point. So we shall be placing it before 1 over here. Since now there are 3 places after a decimal point. And the answer to this is 0.125. And what about this? 15 upon 1000. 15 upon 1000. So first we write the numerator 15, and again we look at the denominator. There are 3 zeros in the denominator, but over here we only have 2 digits. So we can place a 0. 15 can be rewritten as 015, and then we can place the decimal point. So 0.015 is the answer, or 0.015 is the answer. Similarly, 6 upon 100 can be written as, first we can write the 6, the numerator part, and since there are two zeros, we should be writing the, we should be putting the decimal point in such a way that there are two digits after it. But since there is only one digit 6, we can place a 0 in order to make it two digits. So the answer to this is 0.06. Practice more and more such sums. Thank you for watching.